The GCIT college level oral communications class practiced their delivery during this quarantine by delivering children's books in hopes that these can be utilized in homes with young children as we are all stuck at home. Stay safe, be well, and here are some of the books.
Hi everyone, so I'm going to be reading The Dot by Peter Reynolds. The Dot. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," Vashti said. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn. Her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that." She opened up her never-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted, a yellow dot, a green dot, a red dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the red, she discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle line and then she said, "Please, sign it." Thank you.
I'm going to be reading Brown Bear, What Do You See by Bill Martin Jr. and pictures by Eric Carl. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? We see a brown bear, a red bird, a green frog, a black sheep, a goldfish, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a purple cat, a white dog, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. The end.
I'm going to be reading If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask you for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in the mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks in the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim, so he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may even end up washing the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to find a little box for him and put a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you read him one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. When he's finished, he'll want a pen to sign his name with. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he will need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty, so he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's gonna want a cookie to go with it. The end.
All right, hi everyone. Today I will be reading V is for Vegan, the ABCs of being kind. A is for animals, friends, not food. We don't eat our friends. They'd find it quite rude. B is for beauty. Enjoy it together. C is for clothing. No skins, fur, or feathers. D is for dairy. Moo! Milk is for cows. E is for eggs. From a chicken's butt? Wow. F is for fruit, fresh, dried, or in a jelly. G is for grains. Go get in my belly. H is for honey. That's food for the bees. The bees need their honey when temperatures freeze. I is for insects, not happy in jars. J is for jail, like zoos and their bars. K is for kitchen. Let's help cook and clean. L is for legumes, often called beans. Look, we got a little human bean right there. Look at that. M is for meat. Oh, from coconuts, of course. N is for nuts, a fine energy source. O is for oils, to grow, bend, and dance. P is for protein. I get mine from plants. Q is for questions, so we can learn more. R is for rescue, from shelters, not stores. S is for seeds, just like you, they sprout too. T to treat others as they should treat you. U is for use and reuse. Please don't waste. V is for veggies. Which ones will you taste? W is for world. It glows blue and green. We only have one, so please keep it clean. X marks the spot for the seeds we will scatter. Y is for you, because your choices matter. Z is for zero, no animals harmed. Hooray the day when they are no longer farmed. We've come to the end, but it's just the start. There are many more ways to have heart. Do your part. All right. Thank you. That was V is for Vegan.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to be reading The Most Thankful Thing by Lisa McCourt, illustrations by Sid Moore. And just a heads up, a lot of the pictures are like a scrapbook, so like the front of this cover is like the front of her scrapbook. Just a little FYI before we get things going. All right. Most thankful thing. One morning, I found Mama sitting real still, all by herself. Mama never did that. "What you doin'?" I asked her. Mama smiled. "I'm giving thanks," she said. "I'm thinking about my whole life and remembering all the wonderful things I have to be thankful for." I asked Mama, "In your whole long life, what are you the very most thankful for?" "Oh, that's an easy one," said Mama, "but you have to guess what it is." I ran to get Mama's big scrapbook. I knew all her most favorite memories were in there. "Wow, summer camp looks like so much fun," I said. "Was that your most thankful thing?" "Summer camp was great. We toasted marshmallows and sang songs and slept in sleeping bags and looked for animal footprints." So this is like a picture of her scrapbook from when she was at summer camp. But even if we had splashed down waterfalls or hollowed logs and dancing with bears in the moonlight, it wouldn't have been as great as my very most thankful thing. "Mama, here you are with your soccer team. You all won a trophy. Was that your most thankful thing?" I had good friends on that team, and I even scored a goal once. But even if I had been the strongest, fastest player in the league, it wouldn't have been as wonderful as my most thankful thing. There you are playing your guitar on a stage. Were you nervous, Mama? Was that your most thankful thing? I practiced a long time to be able to play that song, and I was proud to be in the concert. But even if I had become a famous rock star, it wouldn't have been as special as my most thankful thing. Mama, here you are in high school. You were the editor of the yearbook. That sounds like an important job. I bet that was your most thankful thing. I loved being the editor, but even if I had become a real writer and written the best-selling book in the world and made $1 trillion, it wouldn't top my most thankful thing. You looked really pretty at your prom, Mama. Was that your most thankful thing? I danced until my feet hurt, and then I kicked off my shoes and danced some more. The prom was exciting, but even if it had been a royal ball like in Cinderella, my most thankful thing would still be much, much better. Was it your most thankful thing when you acted in that play in college? It was a small part, but even if it had been the leading role in a big, important movie and I had won an Academy Award, it wouldn't have topped my most thankful thing. I know, Mama, I know. You look so happy in this picture at your very first real job. Was that it? My first job was super, but you know what? Even if I got a job as President of the United States, it wouldn't be as good as my most thankful thing. Oh, Mama, I figured it out. Here you are at your wedding with Daddy. You're smiling so big, Mama. That must be your most thankful thing. Marrying Daddy was truly a great thing. It could have been the best, but there's this one other thing. Your most thankful thing must be awesome. It must be amazing. I give up guessing. What is it, Mama? Just when I thought I couldn't be any happier, I held you for the first time. I felt your soft, sweet breath on my skin and your warm, tiny body against me. And then I knew that nothing could ever be better, and that forevermore you would be my most thankful thing. Forevermore, Mama? Forevermore. The end.
in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing some children's reading. I scoured my entire house for this book. Couldn't find it. So I just kind of found little tidbits and put it together in a Google Doc that I'm going to read from now. Because that's what kids like. It's called The Lyons Paul. It's my favorite book. So, here we go. "Ow," roared the lion. "There's a thorn in my paw. Who will take it out?" "Not I," said the solid rhinoceros. "I am sharpening my pointed horn." "Not I," said the startled kudu. "I am racing away from here." "Not I," said the tall giraffe, among the tip-top leaves. "Not I," said the bouncing baboon. "I'm having too much fun." "Well, who will take the thorn out?" asked the crowned crane. "Not I," said the hippopotamus. "I am cooling off in the mud." "Not I," said the striped zebra. "I am kicking up my heels." "Not I," said the black monkey. "I'm swinging by my tail." "Not I," said the big gorilla. "I'm scratching away my fleas." "Not I," said the elegant gazelle. "I am leaping across the veld." "Who will remove the thorn?" called the ibis by the purple pool. "Not I," said the slippery crocodile, smiling a hungry smile. "Not I," said the hungering elephant. "I am taking a shower." "Not I," said the spotted leopard. "I am sinking through the shade." "Not I," said the solemn buffalo. "I have too much work to do." "Who will help the lion?" cried the ostrich running over the desert sands. "Not I," said the sulky camel. "I am chewing my chewy cud." "Not I," said the swooping vulture. "I'm busy hunting a meal." "Not I," said the fast cheetah. "I'm busy hunting too." "I will," said the little mouse. And she did. The end.